Mark Zuckerberg's company, Meta, is already experimenting with chatbots similar to GPT chatbots in their WhatsApp and Messenger products. According to 𝙏𝙗𝙚, they are creating a new group of high-level products to integrate generative artificial intelligence into their services. It's worth noting that Mark Zuckerberg is late to the party, as he decided to pivot his entire business to the metaverse 2 years ago. Now, he's finally realizing that artificial intelligence could be the big trend that revolutionizes the tech industry, and it's very likely that he doesn't want to be left behind. However, is this a real trend, or are we getting too excited like we do with any other new technology? In this video, we'll discuss that and also review the news from last week. SK Telecom, one of the largest operators in South Korea, will launch its own AI chatbot called 𝙏𝙝𝙚 this year, and according to the company, it will be very different from GPT chatbots. As we can see, many companies are joining the wave of chatbot development. If you're interested in entrepreneurship and business, you can subscribe for free. Now, let's review the news from last week. Artificial intelligences such as GPT chatbots have been a major growth revolution in recent years. It reached 100 million users in just 2 months. To give you an idea, the viral TikTok app took 9 months to do the same. However, the big question is whether GPT chatbots and OpenAI have huge barriers to entry to protect themselves from competition. The truth is, not so much. Recently, Microsoft invested $10 billion for a 49% stake in the company. If they had a business that could be protected very well, do you think they would give away 49% of their company when starting it? It's highly likely that they understand that these artificial intelligences will become a commodity that will power other services. For example, the tool Notion has already integrated GPT-3 within its application and pays a fee to use it from OpenAI. That's why we also saw in last week's newsletter that GPT chatbots are opening up their API to third parties because they realize that it's more interesting to partner and become the basic artificial intelligence for many other tools. On the other hand, TikTok is implementing the Clover project to convince European politicians that the app is secure in terms of user data protection, and we have seen that in the United States they have tried to ban and eliminate TikTok from a lot of universities and government centers. Surely TikTok will be preparing for these types of situations from now on. Changing the subject, Zalando has closed the 2022 fiscal year with losses of €94.7 million. This is partly due to the fact that after the pandemic, consumers returned to buying in physical stores, and this has surely happened to many companies. The extra profit that came just because of the pandemic made them hire more people, and now people have returned to their usual consumption patterns. In general, the company is laying off 500 employees to increase their profits, although in reality, this figure is not much since it represents only 1% of their workforce, which is over 81,000 employees. We are seeing that the culture of cutting and adjusting the efficiency of companies is something that is spreading to more sectors, not only the technological one. The largest memory chip manufacturer in China will receive an additional investment from the country of about $1.9 billion, which is a sign that China is boosting its investment in the chip industry to combat the technological restrictions of the United States. On the other hand, Jack Dorsey, the former founder of Twitter, has launched his new application Blue Sky, and its beta version is available. We will see how well it works. On the other hand, ByteDance, the parent company of TikTok, is testing a new service in China where you can order food directly from restaurants through its application. In addition, it allows restaurants to do live streams to show what they cooked that day, so you can place the order directly from the application. This shows us that TikTok has more plans, besides just being a social network. YouTube wants to implement an artificial intelligence tool on its platform to help content creators. 𝙏𝙗𝙚, the new CEO of YouTube, explained that YouTube creators will soon be able to virtually change their outfits, as well as create fantastic cinematic scenarios. And we see that artificial intelligence is creeping into all companies just as companies used to always talk about the metaverse a few years ago. Now they are all trying to apply artificial intelligence. The hype curves are quite clear to see. At the beginning everyone uses it, but gradually we will see the real success stories that emerge from all of this, and I am not saying that artificial intelligence is not the future, I believe it is, but companies always go overboard at the beginning. Lastly, Ford is applying for a patent to protect against defaulters. It is a system that would allow a car to block itself and even be seized if its driver does not stay up to date with payments. We are seeing a somewhat dystopian future in which if you are not paying for your car, suddenly it closes on you and tells you to get out because you can no longer use it. And that's all for last week's news. Remember, if you want to see them before anyone else, subscribe for free to our YouTube channel to learn from companies and be able to implement the same strategies. Check out our other videos to keep learning.